Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for the last time to LEGO Rock Raiders PlayStation. We have the last trifecta of levels, and by trifecta I don't mean that, I mean third, not three, but never mind, let us have ourselves a fiery canyon, or I can burn my embarrassment to a small crisp and never have to remember it. So yes, this is very likely to be the last video we do on this. A narrow path has been found through a river of lava. The way is blocked and there are dangers of cave-ins, so be very careful. I'm sorry, what are we doing? So you've basically just found some kind of valley of death and you've decided that for some reason, because I'm so bloody annoying, you're just going to throw me down there. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Let's go for Jed for the sake of the longer jump, just in case we have to leap over any little rivers of fire. So, yes, we just need to get 10 crystals, I think, to pass this level. Alright, that seems perfectly straightforward. So yes, I am eager to see what sort of final levels we get, given that these ones seem to be a bit more well thought out and planned than the ones in the European version. Really did mean to look up to see whether the American and European versions were released at the same time or not. That would have been a sensible thing to do, but I didn't do it because I was a big idiot and I kind of completely forgot that this game existed and I needed to do a video on it, which is why I'm doing it so very late. But never mind, none of that rubbish. You don't come here to listen to me ramble on in loading screens. You come here to listen to me move this man's pecs about a little bit. There we are. I've stitched his chin to his belly button and now everyone is pleased. Apart from Docs, that is, who of course is thoroughly cheesed off, and understandably so. Oh yeah, I can actually drive in the correct direction this time around, can't I? And get shot at. Yes. And daze the spider. Tremendous. Can I pick this up? Yes, I can. Excellent. Let me do a bit of clearing up. Here we are. Frightfully messy in this place. Oh my goodness, that's what they meant about caving. My goodness, Jet, you nearly put your tootsies in the lava then. Please don't do that. I see what they mean about the cave-ins now. That makes a bit more sense. I don't think that was ever a feature in the PC version, but that's a nice little touch. I feel like that's the sort of thing that could have been added in. Oh no, apparently there are some red ones as well that we're looking for that I just didn't notice on the old objective screen because I wasn't looking very carefully because I was too busy rambling on about absolute rubbish. Wouldn't be the first time, but it might just be the last. Right. Let's have a look through here. I spy a piece of ore, I think, twirling around like some sort of Malteser ballerina. Thank you. Anybody would think I had asked you to drill through the side of an aircraft carrier, rather than just a bit of rock, but never mind. Alright, what else have we got around here? Nothing in this department that I can deal with anyway. Let me see if I can very carefully not drive this into the lava like some sort of absolute numpty. Pick up a bit more ore. Thank you very much. Don't know what we need this for, but presumably we will find out sometime between now and the date of my inevitable death. So that's something to look forward to. Let me just park this on this spider's bum here so that he can't get up again. And we'll see what would you go away, you little beast. You kitty aunt. I thought spiders couldn't get any more annoying. They had to slow down an already slow process. Alright, there's a spanner here. Yes, it also seems to be, it's like a big grid of red blobs in this direction. This looks a bit scary. Oh my goodness, this is all of the spider's webs. I'll have to clear these with the loader dozer. Alright, well, I'm going to leave the loader dozer behind for a split second, if that's not too much of an inconvenience for you. Just confuse this spider enormously, and then confuse myself by not knowing which way it is I'm going, because the orientation of everything has changed. Now I'll get this as well. There we are. Good. Okay, I assume that 4 pieces is all we're going to need for whatever it is that we're going to get out of the super teleport pad, but we will find out just as soon as I turn the place up a bit. Let's get a bit more dynamite, if for no other reason than so we can blow up a spider later. That's something I look forward to immensely. Right, let me clear this out of the way. You know, when I clear spider's webs from, like, you know, the ceiling of an old room or something with a broomstick, it doesn't make the sound of a cannon going off, but perhaps I'm doing it wrong. Alright, let's see what we've got here. A tunnel transport, indeed. What button is it? I have no idea. I press some buttons randomly and wildly in the hope of achieving something and probably achieving nothing. Right, I presume I need to take the loader dozer with me. It seems a little silly not to do that, so I'm actually going to preempt that and would you pick it up? No, apparently you wouldn't. I can pick this up with it. Can I or can't I? I genuinely can't remember. Maybe I can only pick up small vehicles with this. Also, I don't know why I'm carefully navigating my way around the steam when, of course, I can just fly over the walls. Yes, I'm beginning to think now, actually, that I can't pick up the large vehicles in the tunnel transport, which seems somewhat understandable, if a little inconsistent with a product that wouldn't be invented for at least 20 years after this thing was created. So, allow me to shut up. Oh, it's giving me more ore. That undoubtedly means it's going to give me another vehicle. I look forward to that. So it would seem like I'm just following this, yeah, I'm just following this pathway along here. Let me blow this up a bit of dynamite. I don't know as I'm strictly supposed to have this yet, but I do, so deal with it. There's a red crystal over there. I don't know where I'm going to get another piece of dynamite. I could backtrack and get the one that we got earlier, but that sounds frightfully boring and slow, so fits me to a T. What else do we have over here? We have an energy crystal. That would do nicely for a monster's tea. Anything else? A bit more lava. Anywhere that I can jump? Oh, indeed it is, yes. What's in here? A teleport station pointing the wrong direction. Excellent. And a chrome crusher that I wouldn't really be able to use because it's in the middle of a little island, but never mind. Yeah, why is the super teleport pad facing the wrong direction? I don't quite understand that. Never mind. Let's see what else we can find. Is the 6th and 7th. I don't know how dangerous rock monsters actually are because... Oh, a gun! That thing I haven't got. Yeah, I don't actually think I've ever been hit by a monster while on foot in the PlayStation version, so I have nair baldies whether they are, don't know, putting that away. I don't remember also, that gap's a bit wide. I have no bloody idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. Yeah, the monsters might be one-hit kills for all I know. Can I, no, I can't, like, sort of jump over the building or try and get on the other side of it, can I? Alright, what I'm going to do in that case is drill this out just in case there's anything under it. Although the, I was going to say the PlayStation version doesn't tend to have energy crystals underneath walls. But, of course, I forgot that we're also searching for ore. There we go. Now I reckon we've got everything we need. So, this still doesn't really answer my question of what the hell I'm actually supposed to do with this thing, but, because, like, where am I gonna go? The answer to that is into the lava, and then I'm going to explode. Right, I could absolutely swear that we definitely have picked up the Chrome Crusher in the past. There was a level with a lot of water in it, if I remember correctly, where I had to, use the tunnel transport to pick up the Chrome Crusher and move it along, so perhaps it's just the loader dozer you can't pick up. There we go, that's a bit better. Right, so we could go this way and crash into something excellent, or we could go over here. It's a bit spooky, I don't actually know if there's anything over there. Oh, there is something over there, isn't there? Right. I'm going to pop this down here, I reckon, for a wee minute, and I'm going to park my bum here. Convenient to have this here, but let me see if I can shoot this monster in the face. Hello, monster! I didn't shoot you in the face, I shot you in the arse. But hey ho, the result was the same, so I'm not going to cry. Let's get back into the tunnel transport so that we can move this thing over. Here we go. Yep, and that is where the last crystal is, and by the looks of it, there's a building over there as well, which will be interesting. But I do kind of want to see what's over here. The grand total of nothing, apart from a lot of very angry and literally energetic scorpions. Excellent. Right, let me blow my way through this wall, if you don't mind. Chrome Crush, however, does seem to mind because I don't actually seem to be able to turn it round in the appropriate direction. Right, shoot! Shoot again! Do some more shooting! Thank you ever so much. Ha! Yes, and here is the dynamite for the sake of the red crystals that I really can't be bothered with. So you will forgive me if I let Jess rest her feet, and we get on with the other levels. Because I imagine at least the last level, if not all of the remaining levels, will be a bit more lengthy, and I don't want the video to drag on unnecessarily. Right, that was the Fiery Canyon. We seem to have survived it, at least somehow. You know, the ore there, despite being significantly taller than the actual pieces of ore that came with the Lego sets, is at least a more realistic size compared to the much smaller pieces that they have in the PC version. Never did quite understand that little inconsistency on the old size there, but never mind, size doesn't matter, at least that's what my wife keeps telling me. Let's go to the lair of the rock whale, because pursuing something that is hard and large doesn't at all imply that I am compensating, given the last statement that just flew out of my ridiculous face. Right. A gathering of strange life forms has occupied the tunnels. We will need all of your wits. Oh, good. All 2 of them. About you, to reach the energy crystals we need. We will be standing by to beam you out if your shield gets too low. Oh, alright. The objectives seem much the same as before. Alright. If this is a very irritatingly positioned cat at the moment. If this is a water level, I kind of want to take Bandit, but then at the same time, maybe having Sparks for the sake of the double pickups for the extra ammunition. Would you kindly pick a place to sit there? I think maybe the extra ammunition, given that I'll need to zap the rock whales' bums with a gun in order to get them to move. Maybe the extra ammunition would be useful for the sake of moving them a bit more, and also not at all, because I have frightful aim and I'm undoubtedly going to waste an awful lot of bullets. So, my kitty out. Poor Jet, every time she goes through this silly little mini game, she seems to be getting shredded as if she's been put through some sort of meat grinder. But never mind. Let's get on with the level. Realised I'm actually sitting far further away from the microphone than I usually do for the sake of the cat who's trying to sit on my lap, which possibly means you can't hear a word that I'm saying, which will undoubtedly make this the best video I've ever made. Oh my goodness, there's a little dinky laser cutter. I look forward to mucking around with that later. Should we, should we not bother getting in it? Because of course we probably won't be able to go anywhere. Oh my goodness, it's Beast. Hello, Beast. My idiot. Those weird dead eyes. Big spady feet. Would you just sit and stop farting on me, for goodness sake, cat? Thank you. Right. Oh, there's a wall here. I didn't see this. I do apologise. I didn't see this. That's interesting. So the laser on the small mobile laser cutter, and presumably also the large mobile laser cutter, if you've seen that in the PlayStation version. I'm honestly not sure I remember correctly. And the laser on the Chrome Crusher are all equally powerful in the sense that they can all destroy hard rock with one old blast, which I don't think was the case in the PC version at the very least. Right, let's see what else we've got around here other than a load of angry arachnids. What we've got in this direction? A few more crystals. Always grateful for those. Screwy frame rate, never grateful for that. I'm going to leave those guys up there rather than bothering to see if there's anything up there, because I don't think that there is, and I really can't be bothered to get involved in all of that. Let me scoot you. Okay, I think the rock whales appear as red blobs on the map as well, which is interesting, implying that red blob just means creature rather than Is there land there? Yes, there is. It's also frightfully dangerous for me to be over here, and yet be over here I am, for reasons that nobody in their right mind understands. Yeah, red blob just seems to mean creature rather than villain. So that's not to... No, what the bloody hell is that? I don't know, but it seems to be running laps at the moment, so let's give it a moment and see what happens. I don't know what that is, but it's big, and it's red, and it looks angry, and it's very likely to kill me if I'm not careful, so you'll forgive me if I keep the hell out of its way. Hello? Kitty, you funny looking beast. I want the extra bullets. I want the extra bullets. Thank you very much. That was a really stupid risk and I didn't need to take it, but here we are. Interesting. I like it when they introduce new things this late in the game. Means that it doesn't get quite so stale. Okay. I really do want to see what happens if I just kind of let this thing crash into my arse, but at the same time, I don't really wish to die. That may seem slightly controversial, but no, I don't actually wish to have my... Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, it would appear I'm being pursued. Oh, goodness. Okay, what I think I need to do is bollock it up royally. Yeah, that's precisely what you need to do, old boy. Shoot! Good job! Run away! Oh my goodness. This is tense, but quite fun. My goodness, that didn't quite go according to plan. Right, let me stop here for a little pit stop. Get out. Admittedly, probably one of the more stressful moments of the game, so well done to the level designers for figuring out how to do that. Let me jump over here and very nearly fall on the sea like a muppet. Oh goodness. Hello. Your hyperactive brothers are over the other side of the river if you would like to go for a walk. Right, where am I taking this man? Okay, it would seem like it wants me to bring the small mobile laser cutter in this rough direction, so I'm going to lead this little fellow over here. Ow. And by little, I mean enormous. And by fellow, I mean probably female, actually, given that generally animal species, if I remember correctly, the more brightly coloured ones that dance around frantically actually tend to be the males. So you will forgive me, Mr. or Mrs. Whale, if I've made a bit of an assumption there. Yes, there we are. And in order to apologise to you, I will shoot you in the face. Yeah, I wouldn't be a very good diplomat, would I? Get your butt moving! Oh, how the bloody hell did I survive that? I don't know. Okay, right, let's go get some more bullets. There we go. Picked up far more bullets than anybody bloody needs, but never mind. This is a weird game. I like it, but it's very, very weird. Okay, yes, here we are. This is what I need the laser cutter for, so shoot! And shoot again! Oh, goodness, there's lava everywhere. What is this? Okie dokie, so we've got the teleport pad there. Dynamite? What's do I need dynamite for? I don't know, but I do want to do an experiment, if you don't mind. This isn't the most wildly ethical thing in the world to do in order to subject an innocent creature to potentially large volumes of burns for the sake of scientific curiosity, but here we are anyway. Yeah, I want to see if they can make bridges with lava as well as make bridges with water, because otherwise, where under the sun would I take this guy? I do not know. Oh my god. There's something... Where do you think you're going? Interesting, so they won't go towards lava? How very curious. Would you stop going wherever... Oh, how dare you smack me in the face? My goodness. I mean, everybody in a psychological experiment these days has the right to withdraw, but my goodness, it's only wanting to see what happened when you got covered in lava. I didn't realise there was so much to ask for. Apparently there's a lot. Yeah, giddy on. Oh, I didn't realise there's a wall here I need to blow up. Sorry about that. My giddy on. Maybe I need the dynamite to access a hello. In order to access or rather to destroy a wall which I can't access because it's on the far side of water or lava. I wonder what would happen if I tried to shoot one of those creatures. Probably the RSPCA would get angry at me, but I might try anyway. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm going this way! I have no idea what I'm doing. The absolute end of my rope, frankly. Right, let me drop my thing. Let me press all the wrong frickin' buttons. There we go, that's bet. You want to roll that one by me again, Buster? My giddy aunt. I'm going to see if I can shoot this with my laser. Giddy aunt. Ideally not driving the lava. I didn't hear anything, but it looked like the laser reached all the way over there, so let's go and have a look. Let's go and reconnoiter. Did it work? Ah, it didn't. Oh well, there's only a red one over there, so I don't reckon it's essential. It would be nice, but it's not essential. Alrighty, let's... Oh my goodness. Let's very nearly bollock up everything all over again. Oh goodness, stop shooting at me, you beasts. Alright, there must be more somewhere. There must be somewhere else that I can go in order to find this last green crate. I do really want to know what happens if I try and shoot one of these things in the arse. They growl at you a little bit. Or is that just it hitting the wall? No, that's just the sound of it hitting the wall. They don't growl at you. They are strong but silent. Alright, fair dues. I have no idea where I'm going. I only know that I'm going to die if I'm not careful. Oh dear, I seem to have bollocked up everything completely once again. Oh dear. You might have to give me a minute while I poodle around for a little while and see if I can find this, This seems really frickin' stupid, but I'll do it anyway. See if I can more fans it, so as I did. My dear, would you move your big purple bottom? Thank you very much, my giddy aunt. Not frightfully good at this game, but hey ho, I'm having a bit of fun and nearly drove into the sea. But other than that, everything's going marvellously. Should we see if I can remember where the teleport pad is? The answer to that is a giddy aunt. Always give way to the car from the right. Yes. That excitable Geordie lady told me well, and I have now managed to avoid crashing into something on the roundabout. Excellent. Yes, I think it's vaguely in this direction, perhaps, possibly. Yes, on the other side of here. I remember now. Well, that was interesting. I'm glad they made a bit more use of the rock whales than the European version did, because they certainly felt a bit shoehorned in, I suppose, and not fully utilised, which is a bit of a darn shame. But never mind. 2 of 6 levels done. Let's see which one is next. Scared the fish fingers off me, sir. Don't do that. Oh, that's better. Yes, sorry. I thought it was being censored for some bizarre reason. Yes, the famously bizarrely tall crystals. But never mind. Also, do snakes live underground? I'm pretty sure snakes don't do that. I could be entirely mistaken, but I've never heard of a snake that lives underground. But then again, I'm not a snakeologist, so perhaps I don't know what I'm talking about. Rot. Trouble down in the mine, fire down below, and scarce resources. Let's do scarce resources. Put my education to use for once in my miserable life. Wouldn't that make a bully change to the daily programming? Right. Let's see what the brief is. Only a few crystals are left in this scene. You will need to utilize several pieces of equipment to get them. Well, that doesn't sound very efficient, but never mind. Fortunately, there is plenty of ore to collect so that we can beam the equipment down. Only a few crystals. Emphasis on the z. By a few, you mean... Okay, well, technically, if you include the red one, there's more than one. But I feel like that's pushing it. Right, Let's go for Jet again. I don't know why, I just like the fact that she can jump around. I don't really know what old video games obsession with. Oh, the cargo carrier. There's an underutilized bit of Rock Raiders stuff. I don't think they ever made a set of the cargo carrier, you know. Isn't that a tragedy? The answer to that is not really, because you can see the designs quite clearly in all of the games and such like, which means you can just make your own or get someone else to do it for you if you're big lazy bones. Don't really know what I'm doing. I'm pushing pieces around randomly in the vague hope of achieving something, and I never freaking do. Oh look, I've got a few bits in the right place. I mean, you know, it's like saying some of my organs work. It doesn't really count unless it's all of them, but never mind. No, I was going to yammer on and say I don't know what the old-fashioned video games obsession with female characters being able to jump long distances came from, but never mind, none of that rubbish. Let's see what we can find. Right-ho. Well, I was correct that... Oh, goodness. I was correct that there was going to be some C and... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, you can just press that? You don't have to hold it down? Oh. Well, done that make my life easier? The answer to that is no, because I won't have the opportunity to do that again because we're on the last video of this game, but that isn't the point. Oh dear, I don't know why I'm so stupid, I just am. Please forgive me. Let me pick this up, there we are. Just start picking all this stuff up as much as I can find, really, until I figure out what I need it for. Pick up a few bullets as well. That probably means we'll get a chrome crusher or similar at some point. Right, let's have a look and see what we're going to get. The back to front teleport pad again. A loaded dozer. Well, that will come in handy for clearing the spiders' webs, but not a whole heckin' lot else, given there's no rubble in this game. Alright, what have we got over here? We've got one or two bits of wall we could drill down, and we've got this mysterious little area over here with a big spider in it. And a gun! I like guns. They're useful. Actually, no they're not. I don't know why I said that, because that's a complete and utter lie. And here is a small mobile laser cutter. I sincerely hope it doesn't matter what order you get these in, because I'll probably get them in the wrong order and bollock up everything royally. Good. Right, I do spy a fourth piece of ore. I'm doing the grand total of diddly squat. Jet is doing that all by herself. Right, yes, there's a fourth piece of ore over there that we could allow us to get ourselves a second vehicle. But let's see what else we can get on foot first. And by foot, I mean on propeller, or rotary blade, or whatever I understand you call that. I suppose this is more closely related to a helicopter than anything else. Yes, I think the spider has not noticed me, despite the fact that it's got 8 eyes, which is far more than any creature ever needed, right? At that point, you're just showing off. Aha, good, here's another piece of ore. Do wish you could pick this up in the vehicle, but never mind. Never mind. Frankly, the fact that Jet can carry 6 pieces of ore, which are probably larger than her entire body, in her pocket is achievement enough in and of itself, so perhaps I should stop badgering her. Oh, goodness. Hello. You're going to be a pain in my bum, aren't you? And I'm going to be a pain in yours, because I'm going to shoot on your bum. Alright, I could use him here to turn that bit of water into land, and then I could move the loader dozer around. And I did see another cobweb somewhere near the other... Hello. Somewhere near the other super teleport pad. I'll just have to be careful with my bullets, though, because I've not got many to spare. But here is the last piece of ore, which means it really doesn't matter what order you get them in, because you can get all the pieces of ore without either vehicle. So isn't that just convenient? Idiot. Why don't we just kidnap a load of these scorpions and then just strap them to the batteries of the LMS Explorer and then just irritate them a lot? That will produce us plenty of power. Yes. Let me try and boink my way over here. There we go. Where have you gone? Where have you gone, friend? There you are, friend. Hello. Let me get some more bullets. There we are. Don't want to have too little stick when it comes to when it comes to dealing with these creatures. But, you know, perhaps I shouldn't be so pessimistic. Maybe, in reality, these creatures feed off the energy that I just so happen to fire out of my deadly laser gun. And, really, they are following the nutrients, given I am shooting into its mouth. Or maybe they're just marching towards me in the hope of murdering me because I'm shooting it in its mouth. Really, there's no way to know. Come along. Oh, for goodness sake, get on with it, man. Thank you very much. Right, oh, goodness. Don't say that. I'm a pilot, not a driver. Goodness. Would you stop crashing into things for 5 seconds? Thank you very much. Shock horror, I'm not frightfully good at this. Okay, yeah, this is where we're going to get ourselves a whatever it was we were getting. This, yes, let's have this. Don't really know what this is going to do, but, sure it'll do something. Did we see any hard rock? I have no memory of there being any. Okay, here's where that cobweb was, so let me clear that out of the way so that we can, we can do that. I didn't know we could do that. Isn't that an interestingness? Let me, do some shooting. Oh, goodness. Let me just reverse this out of the way. Here we go. And then we'll do a bit more scoopering. Excellent. What else do we have around here? We have the exits, which is lovely. We've got Gideon. Some more sticky spider's webs. This is less than excellent. There's the green crystal that we need. But where is the red one? I feel like it would be slightly ashameable if whoa, there's a new record for a low frame rate, crying out loud. I feel it would be ashameable, which isn't even a freaking word, but never mind. I feel like it would be quite poor performance if I left with a mere 50% of the crystal, so I will have a dig around and see if I can find the other one. Perhaps we'll go for a little scouting expedition in the tunnel scout. Let's do some shooting. Excellent. Right. All of these resources and all of this time was definitely worth it for the sake of one frickin' crystal. But never mind. Perhaps if we didn't leave Rocky Horror with just 50 crystals and leave the other, like, 100 behind, perhaps we wouldn't be so desperate for spares now. But never mind. Perhaps that's what the chief is trying to do. He's got some old Lego Rock Raiders sets he's trying to sell on eBay, and he's got a couple of crystals missing, and he's trying to find spares. Perhaps that's what's. Perhaps that's what we're doing. My good, what is up with the frame rate today? Like, I know I'm not feeling my best, but my goodness, this is a piece of machinery. It has no right. It has no right to feel emotion. Oh, there was some stuff over here. Oh, and I bought the wrong vehicle, and then I bought the wrong vehicle in the wrong place. Tremendous. Right, just march my butt over here. Yeah, that'll do. It'll do. Right. Zoom away and get the small mobile laser cutter wherever I left the darn thing. Here it is. At least I left it pointing in the right direction, which means we can get straight on with this. He says, after driving into a large plume of steam. Now, what is behind here? I have a funny feeling the answer is nothing. But we'll have a look, and we will see. Oh, Marky Dion. We're gonna have to go back and get a load of those, aren't we? Yeah, we are, but I might be able to shoot over it first. Here we are, that worked. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at this game. Alright, well, I can't jump across this because this is 2 squares wide. And I doubt even Jet can manage that. So let me get in here. And, there we go. And scoot along here. I must say, I do like that the PlayStation version really builds the vehicles into the requirements of the level, in that, yeah, I'm just going to drive over every infernal critter I see. Also, I don't know what these big scratch marks are here, as if someone's dragged a cat along the floor. But, yeah, I like how the vehicles are much more of a intrinsic part of the game, rather than in the PC version, where I feel like they're just there for the sake of making things more efficient and better strategy, which of course are, you know, very important parts of a top-down resource management strategy sort of game. But it would have been nice if they'd been tied into a few more of the objectives. But never mind, there's more bullets. Can't have too many bullets. Might meet some rock monsters in that asteroid belt when we try to escape. Hooray! Everybody's safely back on board. Good, 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 good. Don't really know why you said everybody, because the only person who left was me, but never mind. Presumably that was meant to be the penultimate level, but it wasn't because I did it in the wrong order. But hey-ho, that'll just be a homage to the fact that... Oh my giddy aunt. Just be a homage to the fact that, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! It's actually genuinely quite impressive with the limited articulation of a Lego character. Is anybody else shocked that worked? Also surprisingly unaggressive, but never mind. Also, that's a weird vehicle. Because it's got a drill on the front, like a small digger, but it's carrying stuff in the back, like a, well, like a small digger does in the cutscene, actually, now that I think of the one with the hyperactive sluggos in it. Right. Fire down below! Yes. Someone's, I don't know, got set fire to their feet or something. Which, frankly, is an understandable thing to do if someone's wearing Crocs, but otherwise is still considered grievous bodily harm and arson. Several lava chambers have been detected by our scanners, rich in both ore and energy crystals. Use the ore wisely to obtain the best vehicles for the job. Are you telling me there are choices to be made? I'm not good at choices. I'm going to assume there's enough choice that you can bollock up getting the red ones, but probably not the green ones. Let's have Docs, because he has just escaped some beasts, so he is clearly well qualified for dealing with lava. And yeah, his additional extra scanning range might also come in handy for the sake of seeing where we're going. So won't that be just tremendous? You know what I should have done? I should have brought some drinks with me, some form of liquid for my dry and hoarse throat. But never mind. That's what I get for being so out of practice of doing all of this. Never mind.
Mrs. B. Mrs. B. Tis Mrs. B. Tis a biblet.
Right. Come on, Mrs. B. Let's get on with it. What? The wrong button. I wanted more scanner, not less, actually, but never mind. Oh, okay. Use your vehicles wisely, which is why we're going to give you one for free, I suppose. Alright, fair dues. He is literally just sat there as a turret, isn't he? That's why he's so angry, because he keeps being used for base defense rather than anything sensible. Alright, let me park my bum here, so that I can have a look at what vehicle we're going to get. Probably a tunnel transport, because I can't possibly imagine what else they give me. A chrome crusher. That's what else they could give me. I don't really know why they give me a chrome crusher, because I can't really take it anywhere unless I can find a bollocks. Not unless I can find some bollocks. I mean, I'll need some bollocks in order to make you know, to actually fight my way through all of the beasts and monsters we're going to undoubtedly meet in the final level. But no, if I could find a tunnel transport, then we could, of course, carry the chrome crusher somewhere else. But let's take it one step at a time. Specifically, a step away from him. Okay, can't see what's on the other side of this, but I'll grab this crystal, save us doing it later. And then, is there a wall in this direction I need to drill through? Yes, that I'd rather like to get through, but it's going to be a little bit tricky unless I can find a gun. Although, saying that, actually, I don't think a hand laser will actually kill a monster in this game. You need something a bit bigger, which is both irritating and understandable. Right, let me recharge my shield a bit. Thank you very much. Is this my tunnel transport? Yes, indeed. I need 8 pieces of ore. Goodness. This will take all evening at this rate, but never mind. Yes, let's get this. That's our third piece. My giddy aunt. These scorpions, they know there is no bound to their energy. I was going to say, are there any creatures actually that do give electric shocks? Well, there's a... Well, no. I was going to say a stingray, but then again, I think they just mean... I think when they say stingray, they probably just mean sting, like a bee sting, rather than, zap. No. There might be some form of creature in the universe that actually carries some form of minor electric shock, but if there is... Oh, there's eels, aren't there? Electric eels! Yes, of course, otherwise why they can't be electric, Philip, you fucking twerp. Never mind. I knew what I was talking about, I just didn't say it right. I knew there was some form of sea creature, for some stupid reason I thought it was a jellyfish. But, no, I don't think jellyfish do give you zaps. I don't think, you know, groping a jellyfish will get you very far in life, unless the place you want to go in life is the hospital. But, yes, I think perhaps electric eels are the closest comparison I can think of for a creature that gives you a good old zap. Right, we've got enough for the Chrome Crusher, and I have a funny feeling this is a really stupid mistake. But I'm going to do it anyway, because goodness knows that's the only thing on this channel I can do which is entertaining. So, let's see what happens. Hopefully this will give me a lot of ore. Oh, bollocks, it's got no bullets in it! I should have thought of that. Oh, it's got a drill on the front. Should have thought of that as well. Oh my goodness, plenty of ore, excellent. This has been a worthwhile investment. There was me slagging it off. Investing, that is, not the Chrome Crusher. Alright, well I've got 6 pieces, but I don't have 8, so I reckon I'm going to have to... I'm going to leave the Tunnel Scout on this side of the lava. That way at least the Tunnel Scout will be safe, even if me and Docs here won't be. So, oh bollocks, I've been bapped. Let's see if I can drill through here before I get murdered. The answer to that is probably no! My goodness. Let me turn that on so I can see where the hell he is. Yeah. It seems like all the creatures stop moving as soon as they're off screen. So if I can sort of lead him over here, and then run away nice and quickly... No, he'll still chase after me. Excellent! Well, there wasn't even enough ore here to merit me coming over here, but never mind. Would you stop doing that, my friend? We're a low standard of friends if I accept them to bash me around and cause such shockwaves in my life. Never mind, let's get on with the rest of the game. Specifically, finding this last piece of ore that we need. Where could it be? Where could they have left it? Okay, there's some red crystals over there, which is interesting, but not wholly useful to me. Not unless I can find some dynamite or something. Yes, I do actually seem to run out of places to go and stuff to do, which is quite worrisome. Really quite worrisome indeed, actually, because I have a funny feeling... I've got actually no idea how to do this, because, I have to go back this way and see if I missed anything in this department. Oh my goodness, I did. I somehow managed to drive straight past it like some sort of nincompoop, but never mind. I didn't see that. I was going to say something self-depreciating there, but for once I actually stopped myself. Yes, we've got enough of the tunnel transport now, which means we can start bringing the Chrome Crusher around for the sake of breaking down walls and things, which will be useful. So let me bring this down, and then we'll drive off and bring the Chrome Crusher back so that we can find a wall or two. It's going to be a little tricky. Was there a hard rock behind the monster? No, there wasn't. Okay, so there's no reason to bring the Chrome Crusher here. There's no reason to put it in danger. So at least we know that much. So let me pick this up. Thank you very much. And yeah, there's the bit of hard rock at the very end of the passageway that we found on the Tunnel Scout, and then there's a piece of hard rock somewhere around here. Right about here. Just drop this here. There we go. And sincerely hope that it doesn't destroy that while I'm busy doing my business. We land here. Do you have to hold down for this one? Seemingly, I can't land at all. Would you... Thank you for crying out loud. Alright, let me get back in the tunnel scout, because I'm just not convinced I can make this distance here on my own. So, let me jump out of here. Boing. Let me jump out of here and then jump straight back in, because we're all bothered about efficiency today, aren't we? Right. Shoot! As quick as we can! There we are. And then sincerely hope that this little beast over here doesn't destroy the Chrome Crusher while I'm away. And then we'll go and get it back and get it away from that Scorpion where it's a bit safer, and then we might drop it on that yellow spanner there so that we can repair it a wee bit. So let me just maneuver this out of the way. Do sort of wish there was a feature where you could drop vehicles on beasts for the sake of well, for the sake of bonking them on the head. That sounds vaguely amusing. Yes, I'm going to drop it here for a moment and see what we find on the other side. Okay, actually, I'm going to have a look, can't I? I'm going to have a look, can't I? Ow. There's not quite enough stuff, actually. We might go and do that bit as the last bit, actually, for the sake of not doubling over the ground too much. So, oh yeah, I can't fly over walls when I'm carrying stuff, can I? Oh, forgot about that. Giddy odd. My abilities are severely limited by the fact that I'm a moron. Never mind. There's nothing in this direction either. Okay. So we're still looking for 2 more green crystals here. Just to reverse my arse out of danger. It's a very important skill. And see if we can go for a little aerial cruise and see if we can find any other walls that we could drill. No, and just find another beast. Was there something in this direction? Yes, there was. Except we can't see what it is or where it goes. Bit of a shame, but never mind. Let me not go that way, because I'm not actually going to be able to... I'm going to have to go back that way, because I need to have the tunnel scout in order to actually get back here, because of course the lava is too big for me to jump over. Yes, again, you can just press it, you don't have to hold it like a numpty. My goodness me. Right. I see that efficiency has died at the wayside. Fair enough. Goodness sake. Yes, let's just get the hell on with this. Right, I rather wish I'd dropped the Chrome Crusher facing in a different direction, but never mind. I'm just going to sort of very, very messily reverse this here. Never mind. That wasn't a 3-point turn. It was more of a 33-point turn. But never mind. I found some things. Red things, I think. That's tremendous, though not frightfully useful. Alright, well that solves the red crystal problem, but it doesn't solve the green one. Would you... Oh my goodness, would you just get out of the... Would you just get out of the... Thank you. Crying out loud. I don't wish to impose my Britishness upon you, but if you would get out of the right-hand side of the vehicle, I'd be bloody appreciative. Ahem. There must be another bit of wall or somewhere that needs a drill in. Perhaps it was nearer the beginning. Perhaps it was over here? No, it wasn't over here. Perhaps it was over here? Not really, no. Oh, goodness. Unless those 2 green crystals are hidden under the rock at the very end of the cavern. I suppose they must be. I don't know where else they could be. Yes, let's try that at least. But no... That mission was too hot to handle. Would you like to restart? Yes. The video? Yes, that as well, so I don't make such a moron of myself, but never mind. We haven't time for that, and I really haven't time to do all of that again, but never mind. I won't make you sit through it, so we'll have ourselves a little jump cut while I recoup all of the progress that just got burnt to bits. Right, I think I might have slightly mended all of the damage that I did. Let's see if I can do this properly this time. So yes, I think there's 1 crystal on the far side of this. The question is whether there's going to be any crystals within the rock itself. Or maybe there's something more on the far side of this. I didn't consider that possibility. There isn't. Oh well, never mind. So yeah, this is number 8. But then, is there going to be anything in here? I don't know, but drilling it from this side is actually less efficient than drilling it from the other side. Oh no, it's not actually, it's equally efficient. I'm talking rubbish. Yes, they were here the whole time. Let me just drive over these scorpions for the sake of a vague amount of cathartic relief. Rot. All the buildings are facing the wrong way today, but never mind. Yes, those crystals will come in good use. They'd better. They cost us a Doc's clone. And those figures are not cheap on Bricklink, he says, having actually no idea whether any of it's worth anything, but never mind, that's not the point. The point is that I am going to ramble on incoherently about absolute tripe. As usual. Yes, I know, I did dreadfully. I've learned this fact previously. Ooh, in every other level of this game I've tried to play. Alright, I reckon then there's only one more to do. Trouble down the mine, which frankly describes every single level that I have had any hand in whatsoever, given how troublesome I am and how hopeless at playing the game I am. An earthquake has trapped a whole team down there. Oh, I'm glad you're actually going to have at least one level in the American version where you have to go around and rescue people. There was me thinking the motto of the Marines was no man left behind. Maybe that explains why. They've already got everyone out and they've just left the stuff behind. Maybe things begin to fit in place now. Be careful and look for aftershocks. If you can, get the energy crystals they have uncovered. And by if you can, you mean definitely do. And there's 10 of them, for goodness sake. Right, let's go for docks again, because being able to see the people on map might be useful. Oh my goodness, 10 of the little beasts. 10 of the infernal little people. Oh, that's interesting. If you look at the control panel that's in the middle now, you can actually see that there is a little sort of joystick thing, which is actually sort of coming out of the texture as if it's more of a 3D piece rather than just a print, as it is, of course, in the actual piece of Lego. I thought that little joystick was was something unique to Manic Miners, but clearly it's not. Clearly that's where it's from. So that's nice. A nice little nod to the PlayStation version, if that wasn't visible in any part of the PC version, which I don't think that it was. But never mind. If playing this and playing Manic Miners has taught any of you anything, it should be that I don't know half as much about Rock Raiders as I claim to. Right, let's get on with it. Guns and bullets! Brilliant. I like these things. Oh, a laser cutter. Yeah, just from looking at this, I feel like I feel like this is the first time this has appeared in the PlayStation version. Otherwise, I feel like it would be more familiar to me. Oh goodness, that nearly landed on my nose. That's better. Yes, look, we can see people on the map already. Yeah, this should come in nicely, nice and handy. Let me save these people by running them over in my car. Oh wait, that's not quite how it works. Sorry, I'll try to be slightly less facetious for 5 minutes. There we are. Oh goodness, this man had some bullets with him. If only he'd had a gun required to fire them, perhaps he could have saved himself, but never mind. Right, my giddy up. The little 6 wheels on this thing actually remind me of a rock whale now that I've seen one. I do notice that there's a person back in this direction that I don't think I can access yet, so I might need to travel down the river for that. Find myself a little boat. Perhaps. Oh my Gideon. Oh my goodness. Would you care to run over here, sir, so I can shoot you in the face? That'd be frightfully kind of you. That actually went far better than I expected it to. I didn't think that would work. I thought at best I'd miss, and at worst I'd drive the laser cutter into the lava and we'd all die. But somehow neither of those things happened. But I'm sure the game is just saving that for later, so that it can thoroughly embarrass me when the opportunity will be all the more painful for me. Right. Some more hard rock here. So there's a wall I could go through here to find another person. That's good. I do find it quite amusing that we haven't seen a single crystal yet, but never mind. Let's get this chicky chap over here, bouncing around as they do. Must say I wouldn't be quite so jovial if I was trapped in a cave, but perhaps they're just jumping for joy because they've seen dogs. can't much say that I blame them. In that department, let me pick up a few more bullets. At least that does imply that we are going to have the mobile laser cutter again in a minute. And the chrome crusher, judging by the bucket. I feel like we haven't had many levels with the dropping the water. Oh, hello. Hello! Oh, great big pain in the neck. And all of the other various bits and pieces that monsters like to maim. Oh, I was about to say I haven't seen any ore yet, which perhaps implies they're going to give me the vehicles instead of making me earn them. But no. Right, let me just park my tiny vehicle on this massive teleport pad here and see how many pieces we need for this. We need 4. That's not an unreasonable amount, but it is inconsistent. Yes, I know. As soon as I can find a landing spot, mate, we'll sort all this out, won't we? There we are, that's better. Right, what have we got over here? Crystal, excellent, and also a person who has very nearly died. That's not excellent, but let's drill through here and see what else we find. Oh no, that yellow blob is me. Good, sorry, I thought that yellow blob was a man who was trapped under the rubble for a minute there. That would have been a little bit dark. And I don't just mean because the rubble would have been blocking out all of the light. No, I don't know how all of the caverns in Rock Raiders are as well lit as they are, but that's just a question that will be forever left unanswered, I expect. But, let's pick all of this stuff up. But, no, I don't know where I was going with this train of thought, but it's lost me, so, what a surprise, British trains don't work very well, whether they're on the tracks or in the synapses. Doesn't matter, really. We are not doing frightfully well, because we don't have enough ore to get the tunnel transport. I could come over here and drill that bit of wall up there. Oh, there's a person here. I didn't see that. How the hell have you not been eaten? How have you managed that? And why is that a secret you've been keeping to yourself for this entire game, mate? Why didn't you share that with me so that I could not get eaten by the monsters? Naughty man. Never mind. Here's the last piece of all we need, so at least we can get the... Oh my giddy aunt. How about we get the hell out of here? How about that for a plan? Let me, let me go back and get the tunnel transport so we can have a think about what we're going to do with it. In terms of moving it round. Because of course we can just move the mobile laser cutter somewhere else. Like to bust through here, for example, but of course we also might need to use the bucket with some water and lava in order to make some bridges. So perhaps that will be useful as well at some point. What I'm actually going to do, is like do a bit of reconnoiter and get a better idea of where people are. He says, getting stuck on something. This is why I should have hired Jet for this mission, he says, hiccuping all over the show. Never mind. Yeah, let me pick this up. So let me. Oh, I can't pick this up. I can't pick this up because apparently the only thing you can pick up is the old whatnot, the old thingamajig, the old chromedy crusher. Right, time for me to get me bucket. I think is the only solution to this little predicament we've managed to pickle ourselves in. So I'm now going to have to create bridges to everywhere that the mobile laser cutter needs to go. So ain't that bully? Okay, so we're going to need to put some stuff down here, I reckon. So let me find a good old source of water. This will do. Yeah, there we go. I'm glad there's an infinite supply of water rather than it being you like pick up a whole square of it and it turns into land afterwards. That'd be a bit of a pain in the bum because then it would be too easy for me to run out of it by getting rid of the wrong bits of lava. But never mind, let me pop this here. There we go. Is that enough for me to drive into some steam and get everything bollocked up? Yeah, probably. Let me grab some more water for the fun of it and just see if there's anywhere else that needs anything doing with. Seemingly not. Seemingly not, no. And we've already experimented, I think, with attempting to pick up lava for the sake of dropping it on water and making ground. So I don't think that will work. So let me take the tunnel transport back to the depot. Thank you. Just waiting for steam to crash. And see where else we might need to plop this water. Which I don't really know where that's going to be, because I don't know how we're going to get the laser cutter over all that, over all of the vat that we've got over there, but never mind. Yes, I really do have no idea about that. I'll stop doing my otter impression and I'll shut up, shall I? Yeah, how about that for an idea, Phil? Right, let me park this thing here for 5 seconds. Let me get out. Lights are green, but nobody can get home. There we are. No, don't stop. Get on with it, giddy aunts. The trouble is, it's green to tell you that you can land there, but it won't let me land because, of course, I've parked the tunnel scout too close. So that's nobody's fault but mine. Don't really know how it possibly could have been anybody else's fault, given that, of course, the only other person here is you, and you can't even consume this until after the facts of the event have occurred and materialized. So don't frack now yammering on about. I don't remember this thing having such a poor turning circle before, but never mind. This was the way I was supposed to go, wasn't it? I think so. Oh yes, here was the thing. Excellent. No, I sorted that out. What have we over here? Oh, bollocks. Glad I brought this with me, actually. There we are, that's better. That's you rescued, and now we can see what this red blob over here is. What's this red blob over here? There's nothing I can shoot in the face, which as far as I'm concerned is a tragedy. But never mind. If I get another bucket of water, I reckon we can go across here. Yes, or they're saying that I can shoot it from this distance. I reckon I can manage that. You're at a real risk of driving into the lava when I do that, so I'm slightly shocked that worked, but never mind. Let's see what else we can find. We can find a monster. That's less than optimal, but never mind. Oh, bollocks. I think this calls for a tunnel scout. I think that's what this calls for. Alright, giddy on. Maybe the tunnel scout would have been more useful in the PC version if there'd been more, I mean, this seems quite sort of artificial use of lava, in the sense that it seems quite unlikely that lava would just, you know, exist in a little sliver along a pathway. It's not that way, is it? It's wherever I left. It's wherever I left the large mobile laser cutter the last time. I left the large mobile laser cutter somewhere, probably this way. Yes. Yeah, let's go have a bit of scout out in that direction. Oh, actually, hang on. Yeah, now that I've got the tunnel scout, I reckon I can rescue this man, can't I? Yes, indeed! Yes, I know I've left you behind and slightly completely forgot about you, but don't you worry about that. I'll give you a biscuit when we get up to the LMS Explorer or something like that, I don't know. Sandwich probably would have been sandwich probably would have been a better idea to go with, given that that's the thing they actually bloody eat, but never mind. Yeah, let's have a better look at what we've got over here. Nothing. And, next to nothing. Excellent. Right, well, these are the last crystals, actually, yeah, which is everything we need. This is going suspiciously well. I don't feel frightfully trusting of this. Possibly because I didn't realise that we actually don't need the 10 crystals, of course, because my mind has learned that the red crystals are optional to the extent where I can leave without getting the maximum number of red crystals, but my brain hasn't quite twigged yet that there's a level where you don't need the maximum number of crystals. Bizarre that crystals could be an optional objective in one of these things. But never mind. Where under the sun did I leave the teleport pad? I have no idea. Was it over here? No, it wasn't. The only thing over here was embarrassment and inability to fly. Probably should have picked Jet for this mission, but goodness knows you pick us so often that I feel like it's becoming something of a habit. Right. I have no idea how long we've been going, because I didn't bother to check how long the recording had been before I turned it off for the sake of the jump cut that I was too lazy to do in editing. So, I have no idea how long this has been going, but never mind, it doesn't matter. Let's get on with the final level, in the final third, in the final continental region of the PlayStation version. Who would have thought there'd be so many sub-genres? Right. Are you ready, Mrs. B? I'm not, because this is probably going to go quite badly if I remember how badly the final mission in the last one went. Last man out. Yes. I can't think of anything amusing to say about that. Frankly, it just sounds a little bit scary. Is this going to be another rescue mission, or is this referring to me? One of our advanced scouts has not reported in. He was working in an uncharted area. Well, he is a scout. That is to be expected. You must go in and find him. We have some of our best equipment standing by for you. Good luck, Rock Raider! 14 minutes! If that's how long it takes to do it quickly, how long is it going to take me? I don't know. Let's go for Jet, because why not at this point? There's nothing else to do but accept that that doesn't look quite right. In fact, I'm convinced that doesn't look right because I can see one over there. No, that's not the correct. Well, the laser doesn't look like that. The mining laser, whatever the bloody hell it's called, I can't remember. Yeah, the mining laser doesn't look like that. I'm almost convinced of it. It's taller than that. It's got like a little sort of plinthy bit that it stands on. Yeah, I'm convinced it's actually a lot taller than that, but still no question of how you're supposed to get up it. I presume that yellow thing is meant to be a ladder there, but that doesn't do a lot of good, given there's still several meters above and below that you've got to figure out on your own. So goodness knows how that's supposed to help anybody. But never mind. Let's get the hell on with it, shall we? Given this is the very last time we will do this, so we'd best enjoy it while we can, and by enjoy it, I mean shoot every little beast we find. I can't drill my way through this, can I? No, what a frightful show. I can get stuck on it, though. Thank you, I actually thought I was stuck on it for a minute. Can I jump over that? As Jet, yes. As anybody else, probably not. Giddy on. I do like that these levels don't seem to be designed such that you're dependent on a certain character. If you pick the wrong character, you're bollocked. I approve of the fact that it's a bit more optional than that. It's just about what particular benefit you want to get. Obviously, in some levels, certain characters are going to have greater advantages than others. Very Slow Brain has eventually caught up with the general programming of the evening. But yeah, I do like that it's not. I don't think there's ever been a level where it's been dependent that you pick a certain character, which of course would make it a bit of a bummer if you then pick the wrong character, because then you'd waste a load of time, and that wouldn't be much fun. So I like that the different characters allow you to tailor it to your playstyle a little bit, but they don't actually hamper your ability to complete the level, which is the important thing. But I imagine they're probably quite important if you were trying to speedrun this or get the gold medals for the extra good times. So yes, I imagine that's where they come into play a tad more. Don't know what it was I just picked up, but we picked up something. Right, okay, so this is just a bit of lava in the middle of the land. Oh, never mind. Should drive over another scorpion, as that is really rather enjoyable. For all the hell they've put me through, it's only fair that I get to crush them under my big rubber wheels once in a while. I'm like crashing into things. I just wanted to drill this out and see if there's anything behind it. I was trying to be efficient. Never mind. Anything? No, of course not. This is plenty of shield recharges here. Right, let me very nearly chuck myself in the lava. Good job. That's more hard rock over here. My giddy aunt. Is it from playing this level that Baz got the inspiration for the level name, The Hard Rock Life? I could believe it. Okay, let's see what we can get here. A load of dozer. This will probably come in handy for something. I'm going to have to move you, because you're going to be in the way, aren't you? Just reverse your big bum out of it. There we are. Now you're not in the way. And we can start clearing out a few cobwebs. So let me bring it around here. There we are. It does still... yeah. Thank you. How serendipitous. I was going to say, it does still annoy me slightly that you have to hit the cobwebs really head-on in order to remove them. If you hit them on a slightly squiffy diagonal, then it really doesn't work. Which is a bit of a pain in the bum. But never mind. Let me bring the Chrome Crusher over here. Try very hard not to drive into the lava. And see what we find over here. I do see a monster there, so I'm not going to drill through there unless it becomes utterly necessary. I thought I heard another beast, but I don't think I do. Anything over here? Probably not. But let's do it anyway, because that wouldn't be in the slightest bit stupid. Oh, I think I know what this is. This is like a lay-by on a motorway, isn't it? So I can like park my car and get out of the way so that people don't crash into me. Excellent. I'm glad to see that the video games of olden days were educating our children, by our children I mean ourselves, into how to survive the roads safely. Right, let's drill our way through a bit of here, see what else we can find. We find ourselves on a teleport pad. Bring down another vehicle. Actually, I can just park this right here, can't I? Oh goodness! Oh my goodness! There's stuff everywhere. What a big old pain. Drill all of this. It's interesting, given the greater requirement for the vehicles, I feel as if the sort of the PlayStation version would almost benefit more from a multiplayer than the PC version would, in the sense that it sort of requires a greater degree of specialization rather than just having multiple people to do sort of multiple tasks at the same time. Even though everybody could do each of those tasks individually. So, yeah, I almost feel as if this kind of gameplay would be better suited for multiplayer than something like Manic Minus would be. But never mind, I don't know a frightful amount about multiplayer games because I never play the bloody things. But, thank you for crying out. Because this is how badly I do on my own. And with the opportunity to edit out the most embarrassing parts, you can only imagine how humiliating it is to go out in public and be seen to be as hopelessly inadequate as I am when I don't have that benefit there in order to protect me. Right. Some ore over here. That should come in handy for something or other. Let's find out precisely what the something or other is. Tunnel transport for which we need 4 pieces of ore. Alright, that's vaguely reasonable given we only need to find 1 more. Which I don't think is here. I think there's a crystal here. Used by a red blob. Hello. Big pain in my bum. Gosh. There's various different little islands over there, but I think I might rather have a look at those when we're in the tunnel transport, assuming that the ore isn't over there, for the sake of seeing a bit better and a bit more clearly. So, yeah, again, I'll probably need the tunnel transport to carry the Chrome Crusher over there, so, let me go and get stuck on something again. Let me get the loader dozer, and then we'll clear the cobwebs up here. There we go. There we go. Now we only need to find 1 more. I have a horrid feeling it's going to be in those bits of hard rock that we left with that monster, but we'll just have to wait and see in that front. Okay, so there's no ore here, that much is certain. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! No shield recharges around here either, which is a big pain. Anything over here? Yes, hooray and huzzah! I reckon we just about might do this. Okay, now we've got everything we need for the Tunnel Scout, and we only need to find 2 more crystals as well. So, that's not bad going. Although, given that we're only halfway through the time it said it was going to take us to get gold, I dread to think how much longer this is actually going to take me. But never mind. Let me pick up the Chrome Crusher. Yeah, thank you very much. And plop it here. And have a look. Oh, there's 6 red crystals to get. Yes, I'd utterly forgotten about those. Never mind. Well, here's 4 of them, so isn't that bully? And here's... Okay, so they're all 6 of them are here. It would just be a bit of a pain. Bit of a pain to get them, I reckon, especially without a tunnel scout. Sorry, I said I was going to stop doing my otter impression, didn't I? I want to go and have a look over here for a moment. Okay, yeah, so this is literally completely optional and unnecessary. Hello! I have found you at last. Right, oh, turns out I was far closer to finding him than I ever realised. There was a piece of hard rock there? Yes, indeed. Okay, that's going to be a bit of an irritant, because I'm going to have to go and get the Crown Crusher back again. Never mind. Yeah, let me go and get the chap first. I think what the gold is... Actually, let me not do that, because that would be a complete waste of everybody's time. And by everybody's time, I mean especially mine. I think the goal then is less about would you frickin' land? Thank you! My face couldn't stretch much further into more exaggerated and stupid expressions, so I'm grateful that you got the hell on with it. Okay. Yeah, I think the time limit is more about can you get all of the red crystals in time, rather than can you find the fellow. So, yeah, seriously, how the hell would you do this without the how would you do this without some form of a bucket? I don't know. I really don't know. Unless you could use the laser in order to shoot some of the rocks out, unless that would come in handy somehow. I will try and get the red crystals. I highly doubt we'll be able to do it in time with all my faffing around. But, thank you. I will try and get it for the sake of, you know, showing off the final level in as completely as I can, rather than just leaving as soon as we're ready. So, I'll just pop this rotter bats, there. I do nicely, thank you. And then I will park the this here. Yep, which is actually where we got the loader dozer, I think, but it doesn't matter. Any old big shiny rectangle in a storm, I suppose, as the old phrase goes. Yes. Let me drill through here, so that we've got our scout back. Hooray! Hello! I've come to rescue you and everything. Oh. What? There is a cavern along the way with a lot of red crystals in it. I know. I've already seen it, because I slightly missed you. And I don't mean emotionally, I mean, like, with my eyes. Right. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let's have a go at getting some of these red crystals. See if we can get any of them at all. So... what I'll probably do is move the Chrome Crusher just past the first bit of lava. I think there's like a big square with another set of bullets on it somewhere. Yeah, right about here, I reckon. Yeah, because look, then you'd have to shoot the... you'd want to shoot the monster and then drill through those walls, I reckon, in order to access all the other red crystals. So, we'll see what I manage. Spoiler alert, it's going to be very, very, very little. But, never mind. Look at me, I resisted the temptation to say another self-depreciating thing. I'm growing up. I do sincerely hope that you're proud of me. Right. Let me very, very carefully do this, so that I don't crash into anything. Right, I'm gonna drill through this, so that I can save my bullet for shooting. There we are, that worked quite well. And now I'm not going to save my bullet for shooting, because I want to get away from those scorpions all the sooner. So let me see how I manage in this department. Oh goodness, goodness. Very nearly drove into the lava. I think the one thing that I would change about this is the fact that I'm pretty sure that if a vehicle gets destroyed, which is integral to the mission, then of course the mission fails. But it would be kind of nice if, like, I don't know why I say this as if it can change now, you know, spoil automatic miners. I mean, if, like, once, say there are certain walls you need to destroy with the Chrome Crusher. Once that has been done, the vehicle then becomes non-essential in that if it gets destroyed, the mission doesn't then fail, because of course you can still complete it. So, hooray, we did it! And I think we actually did it in the time limit and everything, so I do sincerely hope that you are proud of me. Finally, I've not been utterly dreadful at something in my life. Which, frankly, is shocking they gave you such a generous time limit on that level. But never mind. Did I get the gold? Oh, I did, and everything. Excellent. Look, they're so proud of me. Hooray! Because this is the last thing we'll do for a... What the hell? I actually haven't seen this cutscene in longer than I care to admit, so you'll yeah, this will be the last sort of rock radio-y thing we do for a while. So why don't we watch this and have a look? Oh, hooray! Or, you know, if we turn the lights off occasionally, maybe we'd have a bit more power, wouldn't we? Just a thought. Not as many polar bears to save. Now we're going places. It's not frightfully fast, but we are going places. Excellent! We escaped. And here are some nice people that made a nice game. Oh my goodness, that was very nice actually. I very much enjoyed looking through the PlayStation version, given that to the best of my knowledge and the best of my memory, I've never played it as a child, so despite playing the living hell out of the PC version. But AOL.com, no, if that doesn't date this nothing freaking well. Oh, imagine look how tiny this game is in the sense of how few people worked on it. It really is just a shocking comparison compared to a modern AAA game that has hundreds, maybe thousands of people involved in its production. And now the crew that built the game are practically outnumbered by the QA testers, but never mind. Yeah, I've really enjoyed having a little play through this. I hope that you've enjoyed it as well. I'm very grateful to the kindly audience person that helped set up the I was going to say the moderator. That's not what I mean. I mean the emulator. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, the emulator to actually get this running. So I'm very grateful to them for that, because goodness knows this would have been a hell of a job trying to get 2 different PlayStations and 2 different copies of the game and a load of bloody adapters for all the American stuff. And a load of other random jazz for the sake of actually playing this. So yes, I am very grateful for that. So yes, I sincerely hope that you have enjoyed a little bit of the screwing around that we've been doing here, and I have had good fun with it, and I hope that you have as well. So yes, that was the PlayStation version of LEGO Rock Raiders. That was both entertaining and educational, which is certainly more than you can say of me. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed all of that. Look after each other, and good night.